The ninth hearing of the House Quad Committee, which by the way is still going on about 10 hours in, drew a mix of old and new resource persons and witnesses.
But the one man that the inquiry wanted most was not there, and that is the former President Rodrigo Duterte. Lawmakers are letting Digong's absence slip for now in hopes that he will attend the next inquiry.
The spotlight then turned to an old enemy of Duterte's, former Senator Laila de Lima, who, like Royina Garma, gave a pretty damning testimony. Marian Enriquez has tonight's big story.
Parang naggagayahan lang ang mag-amang Duterte. Ang daming sinasabi kapag hindi under oath o wala sa tamang lugar. Pero kapag pinatawag na sa formal na pagdinig, nag-uugaling pusit na pareho at ang dami ng rason para huwag dumalo.
Almost at the onset of the Quad Committee's ninth hearing, lawmakers expressed frustration over the absence of former President Rodrigo Duterte, who the day before already sent word he's skipping the inquiry. Through his lawyer, Duterte said that while he is keen to participate in the joint panel's hearing, he's not feeling well and the invitation came on such short notice.
Hindi pwedeng sabihin na short notice at masama ang pakiramdam at kailangan ng pahinga. Ang mga pamilya nga ng mga biktima, kahit matanda na, andyan po, takot ba siya na harapin ng taong bayan?
After some disagreement, Quadcom leaders agreed to excuse him without requiring a medical certificate. He is, after all, 79 years old. But there's a warning. ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro wants to cite Digong in contempt if he is still a no-show at the next hearing.
Hindi ho natin siya binibigyan ng special treatment. But in this particular case, in deference to him being the former president, I would like to ask for your understanding to extend a little bit of the courtesy that is due to him.
One resource person who did turn up today is former Senator Laila de Lima. As head of the Commission on Human Rights between 2008 and 2010, de Lima was relentless in investigating Duterte's drug war. That's when he was still Davao City Mayor between 1988 and 1998 and 2001 up to 2016, the year he became president. Through a matrix, de Lima detailed how Duterte's now infamous Davao Death Squad, or DDS, operated. The group supposedly offered 15,000 pesos for every drug suspect killed, 10,000 pesos to the assassin, and 5,000 to their police handler. According to de Lima, also a former justice and senator, Duterte was known by the alias Superman, and he was the source of every cent of the reward money.
Their safe house was located inside the Comm compound in Barangay San Pedro, Davao. After the summary execution of targeted victims, the DDS members would regroup at their safe house and divide the reward. During that time, MRRD sometimes personally gave out the kill orders and the reward money directly to the assassins themselves.
MRRD stands for Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte. De Lima said the Nanlaban concept originated from Davao and was invented by the DDS itself.
To answer your question, Your Honor, I have to point out that the Nanlaban concept actually originated in Davao and invented by the DDS. So it's not something new. There may be fewer cases then, kasi karamihan nga is the riding in tandem, mga vigilante killings as induced by then Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. But there were also specific cases na ganon, because the Nanlaban concept actually originated from the DDS operations.
De Lima was arrested in 2017 during Duterte's term and spent more than 6 years in jail for trumped-up drug charges that were later on dismissed. Most of her accusers recanted their statements, including retired Colonel Jovi Espinido. But Espinido's official recantation came only today, several years too late. According to him, he was just dragged into the narrative to implicate De Lima in the drug trade. Hence the false testimonies from him and self-confessed drug lord Kerwin Espinosa.
I am one also a victim. Sali-sali lang sa lista ng drugs. Nilagyan pa ng high value target si Espinido. So, kaya ako magsasabi din na siguro yung mga lista hindi totoo yun kasi ako nga biktima sa mga sinungaling nilagay ni Senator Bato.
Senator Bato de la Rosa has refused to attend any Quadcom hearing. As for Duterte, he will be invited back to the lower house's next hearing on October 24. And if he still doesn't show up, it's up to the lawmakers to decide how much courtesy to extend to him. For News 5, Marian Enriquez. We are One News.